Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. Peace about your friends, and let us have some good time together. I see in the chat many scholars. Some of them, they are scholars because Hebrew is their first language. And some of them, they are scholars because they search Google. And everybody these days is a scholar. And we will show you an example of scholars. Like I just saw in YouTube, actually, one scholar. He schooled Muslims, The scholar is very well known, big scholar. So a Muslim girl, she want to share her husband with her friends. And this scholar, he said, "Stop, sister." I mean, this is telling you how awkward, how stupid this cult is. I have many friends. She don't mind to share her husband with her friends, She's very conservative, by the way. And Ali Dawa, I'm sure he will be happy if she is the one who want to share herself, not share her husband, Stop, sister. Why, Ali Dawa? Why? I mean, isn't it this is lawful in Islam to share her husband at least with other 3 women? Stop, sister. Now you are a conservative. What the heck is that? Isn't it your prophet even he asked his son to share his wife with him? So I mean, this is how silly those Muslims are, Muhammad, and those silly who we see them in the chat from time to time. Mosquito scholars. Let us go to different scholar. Zuzu Nakura. Zuzu Nakura, he been smoked by a Nigerian Christian, and he's as usual, Zuzu Nakura. Show me one verse in the Bible. It says that Jesus, he said, "I'm God, worship me." So this girl, she said to him, John chapter 1 verse number 1, and Zuzu Nakura, who don't speak, look, if you watch the video, I'm not going to play it because they will find, even though I can't play it, I mean, but they play games and YouTube usually take their side. So he said to her, "Sister, you don't speak Greeks." And he starts saying funny words. It's not even exist in the verse. And I wish this sister there, she asked him, "Do you even speak Arabic? And do you speak Greek? And do you speak Hebrew yourself?" So those fools, and when the girl, she want to talk, he shut her up. He asked her a question. When she tried to answer, no, I didn't finish. I did not interrupt you. Cowards, liars, fraud, like you're a prophet. All right. Somebody's saying, "Call me, please." Okay, are you a Muslim, my friend? Let me open my Skype, and today we will talk about, as you see the title, the Quran proved that Allah is a false God. We don't care what those, this is a big business. I mean, this guy, Zakir Naik, now, he said in his video, he have more than 500 people work for him. 500 people getting salary, paid, full time. This is a very huge business, and this is why this guy, he avoid really speaking to those who knows Islam, because his business would be demolished in 2 minutes. And I challenged, any Muslim to contact Zuzu Nakura and tell him, I mean, like even someone like David Wood who don't speak Arabic, and he said David Wood is not in my caliber. Well, is it about a caliber? Do this woman, she have a caliber? Do you see how silly they are? What caliber mean? So, they are so proud of nothing, they can be demolished in 2 seconds. And he said to her, "This is the book of John." I said, Jesus, when Jesus said, but isn't it you Muslim, you say that whatever the prophets say is from Allah? Okay, John is an apostle of Jesus. I mean, the stupidity is amazing. So if Muhammad, he say, eat this, they eat this. Don't eat this, don't eat that. But in the Quran, it's not there. Even Muhammad, he can cancel what is in the Quran. And you ask the Muslim, okay, who can cancel who? Can Allah cancel Muhammad or Muhammad cancel Allah? The answer is very simple. Muhammad can cancel Allah. So as long you are a person who goes only by the words of God, and God should say, so why you don't follow that with your prophet? Same time, we have tons of verses in the Bible. Jesus says, I am the living God, and you're a scumbag like your prophet. Now, who is a Muslim would like to join us live on air and to prove that Muhammad is nothing but a scam and the Quran is not a book of God? You know, all the articles is in the internet about scientific science, Quran, proof, mind-blowing, you know, mind-blowing. I like those articles, by the way. It says mind-blowing. Look at this one. 7 mind-blowing. I mean, why you stop with 7? What about 300? 7 mind-blowing scientific facts. And I love it when the Muslim, they say facts. You know, it's a fact. That's it. A Muslim, he said, it's a fact. It's a fact. Okay, what is the 7 mind-blowing? The origins of the universe. Oy, that's bad, man. That's so bad. Okay, he turned to heaven when it was a smoke, and he said into it, and to the earth come both, you willingly or loth. Have you ever heard of a God speaking to rocks, and he is asking them to come willingly or unwillingly? Okay, how this is the origin of the earth, you know? And then right away the Muhammadan, they will quote for you names from the middle of nowhere. It's a noteworthy that Dr. Alfred Corner was baffled upon the learning of the above verse. Corner is the chairman of the Department of Geology in the Institute of Genesis, Jonas, whatever university in Germany. We can search this person later to see if this is true. We can search if, because Muslim, by the way, they add names. It can be true names, but they never say what they say. But it can be true, but we will see. Speaking of Muhammad and true source of the Quran, Dr. Corner said, it is the almost impossible that he could have known about things like this, the common origin of universe, because scientists have only found out within last few years with very complicated advanced technology. Found out what? Let us go back, maybe I missed something. The description of a pre-creation of heaven as a smoke is significant as modern. You see the stupidity here? According to the Quran, Allah created the earth before even the heaven. This is what it says. This is why he said, you stupid idiot, it's in front of you. I mean, look how they lie. He turned into the heaven. You see, why you cut the verse? Okay, he turned to the heaven after what? After he finished the earth. So according to science, the earth was perfectly made and there is no heaven yet, and smoke was there. I mean, Dr. Alfred Hitchcock said what? Who said who? What? You know? I mean, look at that. Look at the fraud. Look at the stupidity. Look at the lies. No shame. No shame. Here we go. This is the chapter. Why you show me a verse? Show me the chapter. Isn't it the Muslim they say you are taking it out of context? You are taking it out of context, brother. Here, it's in front of you. Is that what scientists says? That he created the earth, the dirt of the earth in 2 days, the ground. And then after that, he placed mountains on the top of it. Is that what scientists says? That mountains somebody placed on earth as rocks? Is that what scientists says? And then he went up to the sky. And this is the verse they are quoting for us. And then they made him 7 skies. If you go and read the interpretation, you will see that Ibn Kathir is saying that the smoke was coming from the earth. There's no sky yet. So Allah, he finished all the earth, and he made the trees, and he made the, it says in the front of you, he gave all If you don't like this, by the way, all Muslim translation is a fraud. I mean, I don't know what to put in front of you, but all of them are the same. Scam is a scam. Doesn't matter who is the one is translating. So like this guy is supposedly is better. Here we go. Okay. And then after he finished the earth totally, he started creating what is in the sky. Is that what science says? That the sky is exist after the earth is exist? Any Muslims? Do you see the scam? How easy to... And now, who is going to believe a Muslim speaking about anything? Actually, I believe this is for our benefit, because if we can prove that Muslims are not trustworthy, that means Islam is bad. Why? The one who wrote those articles are religious. You can go on Zakir Naik, have a book. I mean, we are not talking about the small Muslim, supposedly, the famous one of them. Actually, the first one who wrote articles about Quran and science, his name is mentioned in my first book. I don't know if you remember him. I like this guy, actually. He is my... he's like Andrew Tate for me. He is like my idol person. I hope one day I will be able to accomplish his mission. So this is the Dawah TV of Turkey. And this is the first guy who come with the science in the Quran. And we have to agree. There's a lot of science there. I mean, look how many iPad, big ones, expensive in the front of him. And not to forget about the iPad made by Apple girls. This is the guy who is the first one who come with scientific science in the Quran. If you remember, there's a video made by a guy, his name Useless Estate. His wife, she called him Useless, if you remember. Let us see if I can find you. Oh boy. Where is... I'm trying to find you the video. I'm not going to play it, just for the same reason, but you can find it yourself. So he was talking about that when he saw the book. Here we go. This is the book. It's called Sheikh Yusuf Estate. This guy is a sheikh now. Hardly he knew 2 words in his Quran, and now he is a sheikh. He just grow a beard. He got a big salary from the Muslims, so he can promote Islam. Sheikh Yusuf Estate speak about Harun Yahya. What he spoke about? He was going to give a lecture, and then somebody gave him a book and said, that's it. This is the book I need to convince people of Allah. And this is 8 years ago. Zakir Naik, Huda TV, director support Harun Yahya. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Look at the beard. Harun Yahya. Who is Harun Yahya? He is Harun. Harun in the Arabic language usually is a name for a cat, a male cat. Okay, he is literally a Harun. Maybe scientific science. Oh boy. I mean, you know what? I think he got a point. Yeah, this is the one, the Muslim. This is the same as what his name, Andrew Tate. The Muslim support pimps. So this guy, he opened a Dawah TV, and money was coming like rain. And we make a lunch and dinner, and a bunch of girls around us, and they are dancing for me. Look at my admins and look at his admins, man. I mean, And I have Sheikh Yomad. His beard is like a broom. I mean, those are the admins. Those are real admins. And yeah. So, scientific, mind blowing. The origin of the universe and the Quran. The origin. One shot, like not like some like a maybe a hint. No. The origin, brother. The origin of the universe and the Quran. It's all the origin is there. Well, I think you got the point there. I mean, I see the origin. That's a lot of origin. Okay, I mean that is the real originality. So when Muslims they speak about Quran, we have to notice right away that 99.9, if not 110%, is a fabrication. It is fabrication. Who is a Muhammadan? He is willing to call us and prove us wrong. Origin of the Quran, origin of the universe. Is that true? Or this is a pure fabrication? Does science says that this is how God, he created the earth and the heaven? The funny is the Muslims, when they want, they agree with science. When they want, they don't agree with science. And they adopt and they bend and they corrupt their own scriptures to make it fit with what it's called science. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? I see not many people here because I changed the time, so people expected me to be 30 minutes after the time I started, but it's okay. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us live on air? My Skype is open. Is it true? What I see in front of me is a big mistake in the Quran, proving that Quran is a false religion. And not only that, according to the Quran, the last thing Allah, so-called Allah, he made, it was the stars. The last thing. All the stars, not the sun. All the stars. And one of the funny things actually, Allah, he claimed that the lowest heaven is where is the stars is. And the Muslims, when they want, they make the lowest heaven the atmosphere. When they want, they make it where is the stars. So do you see here it says the lowest heaven? I can show you in the same website, in the same books, they make the same verse about the atmosphere. In different verse, it's about the stars. So the stars is the atmosphere of the earth. So Allah, okay, I will search in. Hold on, let me do this. Atmosphere in the Quran. The Quran talk about atmosphere, brother. Yes, brother. Are you sure, brother? Yes, brother. It cannot be true, brother. Yes, brother. It's true. It is in the Quran, brother. All right. So let us see the atmosphere in the Quran. I just search in Google, Prophet Google, peace be upon him. All right. All right. Oh, I don't know what this language. What is that language? That it sounds like Indonesian. I thought the title is in. What is that? Tukaha, kamu. Well, I don't think Indonesian because I don't see any orange. Look, there is no orange. So this is Lispan. Oh boy. Lispan Tarmastov. Okay. I'm getting closer to understand the language. I think this is. No, there's no orange. Yeah, this is not Indonesian. Hold on. Let us find something else. Like, if you go to Indonesia, this is Indonesian. It is Indonesian. So what is the orange? I look for the whole thing. There's no orange. Something missing here. You know what happened? You Indonesian, you change your language. How you can make an article without orange, orange? I'm very disappointed. You know. I mean, the only reason I like Indonesian language because of the orange. I like orange. You know, like the second I saw it, like orange, orange. Unbelievable. So this is I don't know what to say. So I have to look for something in the language which I understand. By the way, I know Indonesian very well, but I don't want to show my skills. I'm like Muhammad, you know. I play dumb, like, you know, illiterate, you know. But no, this is not true, really. But like in front of people, I don't like to show off. Yeah, true story. Okay. I hope no Indonesian guy called me now and asked me to speak to him in Indonesian. Is the microphone closed? Yeah, it's closed. Okay, good. Yeah. All right. So let us see if we can find. I mean, why look, I did search. I don't know what happened. I did search and everything is coming in Indonesian. Google is getting me wrong. Google think I am Indonesian. Look, I search. All the article is coming in Indonesian. I just searched for maybe because I did type it wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I think I type it the way Indonesian write atmosphere. Man, what kind of atmosphere is that, man? This is atmosphere. This is stratosphere. This is like a extra sphere. This is anything but not an atmosphere. Unbelievable. I was wondering why in the world, you know. Here we go. Now, finally, we have the real atmosphere. I was typing the atmosphere wrong, and then everything was messed up. Horribly messed up, you know? Yeah. Okay. Look, what the heck? I click again, it turned Indonesian. What's happening to... Okay, you know, just wait. I mean, I see it in the front of me. Okay, the miracle of the Quran. Here we go. Okay, why it's going to switch to Indonesian language? Let us see. Hold on. Okay, finally. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Look. The atmosphere in the Quran. Can you believe it in, you know, the atmosphere in the Quran? Can you believe it? I mean, how amazing this book. How Allah... Orang mean people. No, orang does not mean people. No. This is wrong. Don't teach people wrong Indonesian. No. Orang mean a lot of Indonesian, not just a lot of people, because there's different. You know, if you say people, that mean any people. But if you say orang, you are talking about a lot of Indonesian. Like you go in the market, you say orang. You're a lot of Indonesia in the market. Please don't mislead people with your teaching. Come on, don't do that. You know, I can show you the interpretation from Ibn Kathir for this. I have the proof reference. So, who is a Muslim who want to show us how in the world the atmosphere, the roof and the atmosphere is in the Quran? Any Muslim want to call us? Chapter 90, verse number 4. You know what? I want to shave my 500-meter beard if you can show me the word chapter in the Quran. There's no chapter. Surah is not a chapter. But anyway, we will go with it. So, okay, show me why you don't call me. Why you don't call me, what's your name? You are not too many. You are just one orange. What's his name? Hitchens Roser. My friend Hitchens Roser. Why you don't call me and show me what it says in about the atmosphere in chapter 90, verse number 4. Are you afraid if you leave your nest, the eggs will not hatch? Hitchens Roser. Why you don't call me? Who is a Muslim wanna call me and show me the atmosphere in the Quran? Are you afraid if you call me, I will send you to the atmosphere? If you have the truth in your side, you show it, everybody will go crazy and people will convert to Islam. I will make a lot of orang convert to Islam today, you know, from Indonesia. Rabbit hole. My friend, you stay in your rabbit hole, and thank you. You are false Christian. Yeah. We don't want kids here. Who is a Muslim would like to call us? No, don't call them coward. You know, they are shy. They are just shy. You know, Zakir Naik, why he don't call me and don't let me to call him? Because he's shy. Yeah. You know, some Muslim scholars, they say they cannot debate me because I eat garlic. And the Prophet of Allah, he forbid garlic. Haram, haram, scientifically accurate. Who is a Muhammadan? My friend Zamir. Are you a Muslim? Zaminar. If you are a Muslim, you can call. No problem. We are saying Muslims. If you are a Muslim, you are welcome. There doesn't need to ask me. If you are a Muslim, Mr. Zamir, you are more than welcome to call you. Okay? No need to ask. Do we have any Muhammadan? Is this true, what it says in front of us, that the atmosphere is mentioned in the Quran? And look at the image. Look at this. Man, this is science, brother. Look at this. Who can do that? Only Muslims. And by the way, everything the Muslims say is discovered by somebody who is a Christian. Like who discovered the atmosphere? The Christians. But hold on. Discovered by Prophet Muhammad and Allah before the Christians. Okay, where in the Quran? We can examine. In 2 seconds, Allah will have a big failure. Is it really what it says in that chapter? Who is a Muhammad and would like to join us? Until now, I have 0 text in Skype. Come on, Muslim, I can't stay for long. I have a delivery coming. You know, I order camel urine and I have to sign for it. The delivery, they told me it's a health hazard, so I have to sign for it. Well, otherwise, they will not deliver the hot camel urine to my house. You know, I'm suffering. My stomach is hurting me. So I said, who else can help me except Prophet of Allah? You know, I went to United Nations website and they are saying, warning, don't drink camel urine, even camel milk. I will not trust them. I trust Prophet of Allah. You can trust Prophet of Allah to stay with your wife alone. Don't worry. You know, because he cannot have babies. He will sleep with her, yes, but at least she will never give you a baby claiming that this is your son. I mean, at least this is the, you know, I mean, what make you feel better. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call us? Until now, there's nobody. What happened? Where is the confident Muslims? Can't Allah, the God of the Confederation of Islam, send me a confident Muslim like Kadyrov? Any Muhammadan? Seriously, I'm really disappointed. Where is the Muslim Indonesian Ustad? You know, I heard those Indonesian Ustads speaking Arabic. I die laughing when I hear those guys who they are not Arab and they're trying to present themselves that, you know, like when they see somebody who don't understand the word in front of them, so they say supposedly in Arabic, and those Indonesian like, wow, he speak Arabic, wow, he's a scholar. Any Muhammadan? I love the atmosphere, by the way. I'm really, I love the atmosphere. So Allah, he made the sky protected roof. Is it the atmosphere is a protected roof for the sky, you stupid? The Quran says, I mean, if you read the stupid verse in the front of you will see the Quran saying that the sky is a protected roof. And then if you read, you will see Allah, he is talking about a genie. If he tried to spy at Allah, Allah will shoot his ass with fire. Choo, 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 choo. Allah, he burned the ass. What this sudden was? It's the opposite. It is you who cannot go out of the zone of the earth. It's not about the sky protecting the earth. It's the sky protected from who is in the earth. It's about a fiction. It's about a stupidity. It's about you want to shoot the shaitan in his anus. No wonder the shaitan looked like a monkey, man. I mean, if you look at the first time I saw a monkey in the zoo, and disgusting, by the way, they don't give them clothes. Very disgusting. Nudist, you know? Unbelievable. Yeah, I saw them. I was in you know, actually, I never been in the zoo. I won't lie. No, I was in the zoo, actually. I went to Singapore. Those wonderful people who I visited there, wonderful people. I feel sorry for them, actually, for having me, you know? Anyway. They want to make me have some fun. So they decide to take me to the zoo. God knows how much they paid for the zoo. I was like, what is the zoo? You know? And the guy, like like there's a train. And then the guy in the train, he says to you, now you will see the elephant. And then the speaker play the sound of the elephant. But I don't see the elephant. Where is the elephant? I mean, it was dark. We see nothing. Anyway, it was wonderful zooing in Singapore. Unbelievable. I would love to go again, maybe after 10,000 years. Yeah. So, you know, you Muslims, your zoo is the same as Singapore zoos. You go there at night, you see nobody. The same as your God. Where is your God? So does it say really what you are saying? Does it say what you are claiming? Or it's the opposite? And this is about fairy tale story that Shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah. And then Allah, he showed his anus. The Singapore zoo is really awesome. Here we go. Somebody paid you for commercial break. What is awesome about it, man? What are you talking about? Unbelievable. Oof. I can see in my backyard more animals than you see in Singapore zoo. You have no idea. Do we have any Muhammadan? Until now, zero Muslim want to call us and show us. Let us go to the verse just to show you how they lie with no shame. So this is chapter 30, Surah Al-Anbiya, which means the prophet, verse number 32. Amar Rabbi Amar. Disaster. Muslims, what are you doing to yourself? What are you doing to yourself? Again, here we go. Let me show you the article. So you don't say I'm making things up or, you know, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Chapter, let me zoom in. Because most of Muslims, by the way, they don't eat carrot, and that make them have weak vision. Like, you know, when Muhammad, he went to the seventh sky, just to prove to you a scientifically way that the angels of Allah, they have a weak vision. They don't eat carrot. So they went to the heaven, and then they are behind the door, and now the angels behind the door, they said to Jibreel and Muhammad, who is there? Jibreel said, it's me, Jibreel. Who? What the heck? Jibreel, he said, what? Who is who? I mean, they don't even have a hole in the door of the heaven, and now this is the angel Jibreel, you know, and he is the boss of all those angels. And the angels behind the door, he spoke and he said, this is me. And now they are asking him, who are you? Okay, let us go to the hadith just to show you. We will go back to the atmosphere. boy. What we will search for, let us see. I mean, there's tons of maybe here we can stay here. Hold on. Yeah, where is the okay, here we go. Look at the story. Science, pure science. So here the prophet of Allah, he wanna the angels, Allah wanna take him to heaven. So what he do? You cannot go just to heaven right away. No, they have to do plastic surgery. So Allah, he sent angels. One of them is Jibreel, and he opened the chest of Muhammad all the way to his testicles, which is very normal. You know, we Arab, I mean, all our knowledge is there. You know, it's just in the testicles. You know, this is why even in English, by the way, they say to you like this guy he have balls. You know, which mean what? He's so smart. Like, you know, it's no. So like there's a connection in the language and sexuality. Unbelievable. Very nice. So, so they brought Zamzam, and you cannot wash the Prophet testicles without Zamzam. You know, you need Zamzam. Not only you cannot use alcohol. Haram, haram. So they got Zamzam, and they brought to me, and my heart was opened up, and such. It doesn't say heart, by the way. It says my chest open from here to here. And then they open it from here all the way to the lower. And listen how I say this word here. Those people, they love it, love my English. Abandonment, abandonment, you know, like it's abandon and men. Yeah. Then the hadith continue. Thank you for sending me this continue. I was going to stop, man. I mean, I don't know what I will do without the bracket of the Muslims. I will be confused. Like then the hadith continue. Oh, okay. My heart was extracted and washed with water of Zamzam, okay, and then restored it into, what do you mean? They took all of those parts. If they want to open only his heart, why they are opening all of this? I mean, you see how they lie in translation, but anyway, it's okay. So anyway, they didn't go down. Okay, so Jibreel now, he arrived to the heaven. They arrived to the heaven, okay, and we went forth till we reached the lowest heaven. Oh, this is where the atmosphere, man, the lowest heaven. Jibreel asked the gate to be open. It was said to him, who is he? Look, what the heck? They did not recognize his voice, their boss. And by the way, I mean, I don't blame those angels. There's too much traffic. I mean, how you know who is behind the door? So now this is the gate of the heaven of Allah. Look like there's a lot of people they can walk by. And those angels, they want to know, who are you? Jibreel, he said, look, you idiot, I'm your boss, Jibreel. Open the door, man. Have you ever heard of such a potato angels? They don't know the voice of their boss. True story. I mean, this is true story. I mean, what we can say, just take it or leave it, you know. So, and then they said, okay, so who is he? He says Jibreel. And then he says again, who is with thee? Hey, Muslims, how they knew somebody was with him? If they cannot know who is Jibreel, how now they knew that he have somebody with him? It's shish kebab hummus, a story, you know, Muhammad telling a story. Huh. Who is with you? That means they see. That means they can see who is behind the door. So how come they could not recognize Jibreel? Okay. Learn about medicine, Hitchens. Yeah, I just learned from you, my friend. Yeah, this is why your prophet, he said, don't shake your penis more than 3 times. I think because it's going to come out. You know, you want your pee, right? Shake it 3 times. 4, it's dangerous. It might come out and there's no crazy gloom. Thank you for the comment, you know. Okay, and as you see here, the reply, this is the lowest heaven. Does it say in the front of you the lowest heaven? Does it say the lowest heaven? It says lowest heaven, right? Okay. But in the verses in the Quran, they speak about the lowest heaven. So the lowest heaven is the atmosphere? Is that where Muhammad, he get the first door? And the angel says, open to you? Let me, hold on, Elon Musk is with me. Hey, Elon, how are you? What? This is true? No kidding. So you are telling me that when that's embarrassing. Okay, so when you send your spaceship to the heaven, you know, of Allah, you are telling me that there was doors, and they said, and you told, and you have to ask them to open the door. Yeah? No, you cannot be serious. Okay, how we can prove that you are the one who's talking to me now? Maybe you are the one who gives satanic verses to Muhammad. What? You will open your camera? Okay, you open your camera. Here we go. Oh, here we go. That's him. That's him. Now it's confirmed. Just wait until this guy he die, and the Muslim they will say Elon Musk, he converted to Islam before he died. He put his finger up to Allah and he become a Muslim. Anyone, even me, just wait. One day I will die and they will say, do you know, guys, that the Christian prince, the enemy of Allah, he repent to Allah and he became a Muslim before he died. Yes, I fought it. Is a come on, I don't believe you, Elon Musk, that this is happening. Really, there is a gate, and I mean, is that metaphorically? No, Prophet of Allah is talking about it seriously, not metaphorically. Hmm? Do we have any Muhammadan? Until now, 0 Muslims, as you see. Trinity make no sense? Oh, okay. Well, my friend, I don't know. Trinity make no sense. But I mean, I have to take your side. Islam makes sense, and this is why you are liking Islam. I mean, all of this makes sense, right? It makes sense that Shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah, and Allah shoot his anus by fire. I mean, look who's talking about making sense. I love it when the Muslims speak about, the Muslims, by the way, they are logical by birth. I'm telling you, Muhammad, he called it fatra. This is why he do poo-poo and he grab his poo-poo, he think it's food. He's an infant. Now he do not know what he's doing. Yeah, this is fitra. Here we go. It makes sense. This is the protected roof. Chapter 55, verse number 34, 35, 33. It says, Allah, he says, I challenge you to go out of the earth, man. Can you? Even if you are a genie, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. And then what? If you try to do so, Allah will shoot your anus with the smokeless flames of fire. Where is the guy who speak about making sense? So how those guys are going to the sky non-stop, coming up, down? I mean, even you Muslims now, you paid us to make satellite go for you. Did you see the Emirat? They have satellite center now. They are sending satellite to the sky. It's true that the battery made by China and the chips made in America and the computer system made in Israel. And I mean, everything is made outside and they put it together and now it's made in Emirat. True. True story. The same as the Turkish drone. The same as the Iranian drone. Oh boy. Do we have any Muhammadan? I mean, your technology, I mean, look at this. This is God, the first Star War ever. Shaitan, not only that, in different verse, by the way, it says Shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah. I mean, look at the KGB. Very mysterious, action. James Bond. Shaitan, he go to heaven trying to spy at Allah. What the heck? And how Allah, he stop him? He shoot his anus again. So do you see how they lie about the protected roof? This is the protected roof. It's the sky protected. Shaitan, he tried to go out of the heaven. And we guarded it. Guarded what? Guarded the heaven, not the earth. Do we have any Muhammadan? Look at them. They don't dare even to call. Because they knew all of this is a lie. Everything they say, it can get busted in 2 seconds. Everything they say. Anyone want some coffee? By the way, Muslims, is coffee is haram or halal? I mean, look, we marry children, but we didn't eat pork. We are very good people. We burn the priest alive, but we sharp the knife before we, kill the guy. Haram. You cannot make him suffer, brother. All right? The Prophet, he says, sharp your knife. Don't kill the person twice. Look how merciful he is. If you don't believe me, ask Obama. Obama said Islam is peace. Even George Bush. I mean, Joe Biden, even if he was quoting the Prophet of Allah, he said, if you see something wrong, change by your hand. And just yesterday, he announced he killed the leader of Al-Qaeda. You stupid idiot. The guy was changing things by his hand. Isn't you who asked him to do so? Why you are killing him? Like he's proud, like we killed the leader of the Al-Qaeda. God knows who is this guy. Maybe he's a hummus guy, just to make himself a hero. Can we debate the Catholic? Why you want to debate the Catholic? Are you an idiot? You know, I don't debate those stuff. Only idiot debated stuff. From both sides. I will tell you why. Because we Christians, we don't, and we should not, follow a priest. Doesn't matter his name is a Catholic or Protestant. We Christian, we follow God. So those who follow priest, they are just being stupid. Literally. You know? So one more time you post that, I will send you to Allah. Free shipping and handling. Here we don't have Catholic, we don't have Protestant, we don't have Orthodox. X, no, we don't care for those names. Here we are Christians. Anyone he's not welcome. I mean, unless you are not one Christian, then okay. There is equivalent, only one equivalent to Islam. That is Catholicism. Prove me wrong. Okay. Look, let me block you. I told you, don't mention those stuff here. I will block you. Because those are the evil ones, satanic. They try to change our topic. Get lost. We are smarter than this, Abdul. Trying to change our topic, that will not work with me. Do we have any brave Muslim? So why you lie about that the atmosphere is mentioned in the Quran? Why you lie? Huh? Why you make things up in order to make Islam look good? Do you know why? Because you know your God is false and you are following Satan. Look, Harun is a smart Muslim. Just to give you an example of the stupidity of Muslims. Harun, I'm not insulting you, by the way. I'm just describing how you are. I hope you like it. So Harun, he posted in Arabic. He said, your God, he eat. God don't eat. Harun, you are stupid like your prophet again. Well, according to Islam, angels don't eat and don't drink. So they must be God. See, I'm going with you. Do you see how stupid they are? God don't eat. Okay, the angels in Islam, they don't eat, they don't drink, they don't sleep. So the angels, Jibreel, hey Jibreel, Assalamu alaikum Jibreel, don't talk to me, I'm God, worship me. Oh, Jibreel, are you God? Yes, I don't eat and don't drink. Not even falafel? Not even falafel. Do you see how stupid you are? This is your stupid logic. So now you have many thousands of gods, if not millions. According to Muslims, every Muslim, he have two angels, one in his right side shoulder and one in the left shoulder. Do you see how stupid your logic? You Muslims have no logic and low IQ. I'm not insulting, I'm just describing. This is what you said. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call me? Actually, if we ask you a question right now, how many angels are mentioned in the Quran? You know? How many gods you have? This is how silly they are. And you know, if your God, he can can your God eat or he cannot eat? Or he don't want to eat? You don't dare to answer, because whatever you say is going to be an embarrassment. Do we have any brave Muslim here? I want to have one smart Muslim. He have a high IQ. Until now, all of them, they are a big failure. They cannot defend their God. My God, he can eat. Your God cannot eat. That's mean my God, he can do more. Like, let us say a Muslim is doing shopping. This is what the Muslim do. They go to Amazon and they are searching for God who have less ability. So my God, he can eat. He don't like that. His God cannot eat. He like that. My God, he can have a son without a wife. His God cannot have a son without a wife. So he like Allah better. Allah cannot. Allah cannot. Even the stupid Quran says that how Allah can have a son when he don't have a girlfriend. And the Muslim, they translate it as a consort, wife, etc. But the verse says sahiba. Sahiba mean girlfriend. But look how stupid this verse is. Chapter 101. He is the originator of the heaven and the earth. True story. How can he have a children when he have no wife? Look at the stupidity. How you just say that the guy, he is the originator of the heaven and earth, and now he cannot originate a child without a wife? Like, what the heck? He is the originator of the heaven and the earth. And now the originator of the heaven and the earth, he cannot originate a child without having a wife. I don't know. I mean, this statement reminds me of somebody. Not sure. I mean, it sounds like familiar to me. I mean, the guy don't talk. Don't you think if Allah don't talk is better? So how you are the originator of the heaven and the earth, yes, yet you are questioning your ability and you are saying, how can he? He who? Aren't you the one who's talking? I mean, even your Arabic is weird. He is the one. Who is he? This is Allah. Who's talking? Allah. Like, what the heck? So Allah, he says to Allah, he? Yes. So which he is talking? Allah. Talking to who? To he. He who? Allah. He who he. He who he. He speak in the Quran, speak about he. And all what I can see is just a blue lemon tree. I turn my head up and down and I see the atmosphere around me, and the Muslim made an article about it and we got it busted by me. Takbir. Quran. So Allah is the originator of the heaven and the earth, yet he cannot originate a son without having a girlfriend. Genius. I don't think the word genius fit here. I think Allah is a genie, and yes. This is how stupid your God. He cannot originate a son without having a partner like me. It's in front of you. Who is the one saying, how can he? Is that me? You see, when you say how can, that means we are not talking about Almighty. Is that correct, guys? It's not me who is adding the word how can. This is supposedly the one who is talking is Allah. So Allah is questioning the ability of Allah. And if Allah himself is questioning his ability, how Allah can be God? Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is your God, CP? We need to know when you are against the flesh and the blood of Jesus Christ in Catholic Church, because no priest, no flesh, no blood. Get lost. Christ is not a flesh and blood of a priest. Get out of here, stupid. Jesus says, before Abraham I am. Not only before the priests exist, not only before the disciples exist, before Abraham, before Adam. So only foolish people, they worship a priest. They are stupid like the followers of Muhammad, who worship a man, his name is Muhammad. We are Christians, and priests are sinners like us, and maybe even more. Only foolish people, they follow men. We follow God. Even when we say John said, when we say Luke said, we are not following Luke, we are not following John, we are following God. For this is inspiration from God. Christ inspired them to write. We don't follow the man. Men are sinners. The Bible says that the good man, if there's a good man, he is the same as a filthy rag compared to God. So go and follow your filthy rag. Do we have any Muhammadan here dare to call us? Anyone who follow me is just a fool. I'm nobody. I'm a sinner like you. Am I not a sinner? Do you think there's a human being in this earth is not a sinner? If you think so, you're stupid. This is even against the teaching of God. So we follow no man. We follow, when we speak about Jesus, Jesus is God who came to us in this earth as a man. We are not worshiping a man. How I can convince a Muslim to debate you? Okay, describe Christian Prince for him. Don't say he's a Christian Prince. Say there is a I'm just joking, don't take it serious. There is a blonde lady. She have big balloons and like, you know, short skirt, and I'm debating with her about Islam. Right away the Abdul will come immediately without invitation. He would say, just okay, where no, give me her account. Okay, don't do that. So, you know, I'm just joking again. I don't do it. All right, because the Muslim, they will say, now do you see how he get Muslims to debate him? Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, asking me how to do it, I don't know. Don't mention that you are going to debate Christian Prince, otherwise he will have poo-poo in his pants. Just tell him a Christian. Like, you know, those Filipinos, they told them, don't tell those Abdul Christian Prince. What they did, they put a title and they put like a thumbnail, Christian Prince debating Sheikh, I don't know what his name, whatever, like 3 of them. And I told them 100 times, remember, don't mention that they will talk to me. Actually, in the beginning, the first 5-10 minutes, I wouldn't even talk. It turned to be, they made a title. I mean, oh, that's why I will never ever do live with Filipinos again. Never, never. I mean, I repeat it like 100 times. It's like I was talking to myself. And those Filipinos, yes sir, 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 yes sir, sir. And then when those they came, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk because they knew what will happen. And the guy said to me, كيف حالك حبيبي? Supposedly now he speaks Arabic. Habibi. He's in love now. He learned 2 Arabic words, and now he's saying to me, كيف حالك حبيبي? Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Mayday. So Allah cannot have children's. So as you see, the whole Quran is messed up. I mean, everything they say about Satatantafiku miracle is a fraud. Look at this one. Look at this one. Parental, excuse my language, you know my English. Parental development. Okay, what the heck is that? The Quran passage on the stages of parental development as masterfully intersate. Okay, sorry, excuse my English again, you know, because as you know, I'm from Indonesia, and I speak only the language of orange. Furthermore, I love it. This is the only word in English I know how to say correctly. Further, because I saw it in the movie, you know, about the King Arthur. I mean, all movies of England about King Arthur. They have one king in this country, King Arthur. Anyway, King. So furthermore, when read in Arabic, they feature complex wordplay becoming of a divine humorist. Humorist? Terrorist? I don't know what they say. You read it. Okay. Discussing the evolution of the embryo in the Quran, chapter 23, verse 14. Shall we go there? We created you from and extracted the clay, and then we made you as a drop of a place of settlement firmly fixed. This is what the Quran is saying. Hey Muslim, this is what it says. Are you sure? Who is a Muslim is sure that this is what the verse is saying? Are you sure you did not eat some cement from around the rock? This is what it says, you know. And why you are, you know, look, it says verse number 12 and 14, and then he continues saying, the first thing we must look to understand the above passages is the use of the word alaqa. Alaqa. In Arabic, alaqa is a homograph with 3 different meanings. That's deep. And I bet you the guy who made the article, I don't speak Arabic. It can refer. I love it, the options, you know. Like, you know, you go to the exam, they give you like option like A, B, C, science. And so leech, a blood clot or something has been suspended. Okay, what it is. In utero, just get, here we go. It is a piece of a blood, you liar. And this is your Muslim interpretation. And we can show you even, I mean, this is a Muslim translation, and we can show you the interpretation. And your prophet's statement. Do you see how easy to get you busted? And this is how God, he made the baby. So the first step that the nutfa, which is a semen, become a blood. And then, brother, that thing became, it says we made the clot itself. So the sperm become a clot, and then the dead blood, and then the dead blood will grow, will make a lump, and then we, of the flesh, and then we made that out of little lump and of a flesh, and we close it with bones, and close the bones with the flesh. Muhammad, he was copying a verse in the Old Testament, which far from what he is saying. But as usual, Muhammad, he have to make it belong to him, so he changed. You know, it's in the Old Testament, speaking about metaphorically. You know, like the person meditating to God says, "You made me from yogurt." You know, you make me solid, etc. So Muhammad, he added his spice to the story. This is how the baby is made. By the way, you know, I have a friend. I cannot tell you his name. Sorry, it's secret. You know, but because, you know, it's involved his children. He never got married. He never. You know, but this guy, he have a bad habit. He do masturbate. Yeah, he have a master, by the way, in black belt, and he masturbation. You know. Anyway, so he told me once, like, he masturbate and he have to go to work, and then he left some masturbation on the counter, in the kitchen counter. I told him, why it's in the counter? He said, I was in the kitchen. You know, but disgusting. Unbelievable. Anyway, so he came back afternoon, and he saw a big space of dead blood, like in the top of the counter, and it was growing. He put his head on it, and he heard like tuk 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 tuk. In the beginning, he thought it's like maybe an explosion or something, C4, you know, tuk tuk. He was going to call the police, but they said, no, this is something else. It looked like a jelly, you know, so tuk 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 tuk. And then he felt like he's in love. Oh, this is his son, you know. And then he let the semen there for 40 days. It became a clot, and then the 40 days clot became a lump. And then for another 40 days, he came back from work. He was on vacation actually. He went to Honolulu in Japan, you know. And then when he came back from Japan, which is in the borders of Guatemala in America, he came back. He found the son on the counter. And he was like, he came in a perfect time. He's just born, you know. Wah. He said, oh, son, like true story. So this is the science of Muhammad. You are collected in the belly of your mother for 40 days. Oh boy. I mean, you cannot trust women, man. You cannot. I mean, the women, they will, like, no wonder they keep asking you to sleep with them. Your wife, she will say, today we will do it too. Like, what we did today? Yesterday we did it. No, today and tomorrow and the day after. Why? Because she is collecting semen in her belly. Huh? I'm telling you, those women, they trick us. She will not tell you. Not only they hide money from your like from your back, so she can go and buy like those Apple watches, so she can watch you. You know, like listen. When the drop of semen remain in the womb for 40 days, or 50 nights, or 45, 50, 40. Look, Prophet is decent. He's not sure. 40, 45 is decent. You know. Because Allah, this is how what Allah told him. Allah is not sure too. 40, 45, 40 and a half and 7 grams, you know. Like, you know, close. We are getting close. Nobody texted me, my friend. Here we go. My Skype is open. Nobody texted me. Okay. Maybe he's texting different Skype. There's many people, they have same. The admin, he posts my real account. So 45 nights, and the angels come and say, oh my Lord, okay, this is not the one I want. Hold on. Let us see. Okay. Let us see other hadith. Other hadith give you more details about the creation of Allah. Look at this. Look. And this one here, it says in his mother belly. The messenger of Allah, the truthful, man, the truth is dripping like yogurt, you know. The truthful, the receiver of the truth, he received truth, and the informed us, saying that the creation of you humans, is gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days. Then it become a clinging thing for similar period. Look at the details. Look, science. And then it become a lump of a flesh like that, which means another 40 days. That's it, you're done. 40 days plus 40 days plus 40 days, 120 days, you are done. Now the angel will come. And now the angel will decide your gender. The angel will ask Allah, Allah, male or female? Bad or good? Science. According to science, this is proven to be all of it to be true. You know? I'm telling you, this is a pure science. You know? Actually, I will tell you a story nobody knows. As you know, in Islam, a woman, she can give birth even 10 years after, you know, her husband pass away. You know? And this is a true story, by the way. Please don't laugh. I mean, this is a true story. I swear by the tail of Allah. By the dog of Allah, sorry. Yeah, I never heard of a God have a dog. Makes sense. Muhammad, he said to his cousin, aren't you afraid Allah will send his dog to eat you? Like, what the heck? Oh, Allah have a dog? I thought dog is dirty. Anyway. So, according to Muslims, Muhammadans, whatever you call them, you can be delivered from your mother no matter how many years after your father's death, Because according to Muslims, your mother, she collect the semen in her belly. And then one day, the semen will wake up. And you will have a baby. So if you marry a Muslim woman and she call you after 20 years asking you to come to the hospital to pay for your son, don't be surprised. If you don't believe me, here we go. The question, and this is Islamic question and answer. Islam, سؤال وجواب. الشيخ محمد صالح المنجد. What is the longest period of women being like pregnant, carrying a child? Let us use Google Translation. Shall we? And by the way, Muhammad, he was born 4 years after his father's death. This is why they are playing this game here, trying to make it possible. So the question is, what is the longest period for a woman? Like a woman, she stay like she is pregnant. This is the question. Okay, you can read the question, and here is the answer. The answer first. I love it when the Muslim they say firsty. They say firsty in Arabic. The issue, you know, in the longest period of a pregnancy, the one issue, this can blah 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 blah. Okay, number one, the maximum duration according to etc. is 9 months. This is the Hiri school. The maximum period pregnancy is 1 year, and this is the view of Muhammad ibn al-Hakam. We don't know who's this guy. And Ibn Rushd, I mean, those guys way far away from Islam, you know, but okay, Ibn Rushd. And 2 years according to Hanafi. This is now seriously. Those are the Muslim Islamic Sunni sect. Hanafi is one of the major Islamic sect. Like Mimi Hijab, I think he's a Hanafi. So according to Muslim Hanafi sect, it is 2 years. Let us zoom in. Most of people here, they don't eat carrot. 3 years, which is the opinion of Abu Layth ibn Sa'd. 4 years is to Ash-Shafi'i and the Hanbalis. And then they continue. 5 years according to the narration of Imam Malik. Maliki is a big Islamic sect too. This is huge. 6 years, which is narration of authority of Az-Zuhri and Malik. I mean, it's an auction. We started with 9 months, then 1 year, then 2 years, then 3 years, and then 5 years. Okay. All right. And then 7 years by this guy. And another narration of the authority of Az-Zuhri and Malik. I mean, you already said Malik says 5 years, 6 years. Now it's 7 years. So even Malik, like, he is very flexible. Az-Zuhri himself is flexible. So they said 5 years, and then the same guys, they said 6 years, and then the same guy, they said, okay, 7 years. It's like you go to the bazaar in the Middle East. The guy, he says, you ask him, how much this Pepsi Cola costs? 70 dinar. Come on, 50? No, you know. Okay, 52. You know, what the heck is that? And this is the last opinion. There is no limit to the maximum. No limit, brother. No limit. Who can beat that? And then the Muslim, they will say, it doesn't say that, CP. CP is lying to you. This is Google Translation is not accurate. I don't know if you can find the same article in English. If you find it, let me know. Let us shorten the link for you, so we can give you the link and you use it. Be sure you use Google Translation in order. I mean, you have to use Google browser, sorry, because it's not going to work in different browser. So if you open it in your phone, I think your phone will give you opportunity to translate the page right away. This is Islam, the scientific mind blowing. Listen, listen. 7 mind-blowing in the Quran, brother. I mean, that will blow your mind. You divorced your wife 10, 20 years ago, and now she is calling you, says come into the hospital and pay for your baby. What baby, you idiot? I divorced you 20 years ago. Here's your son. Prove it. You look ugly like you. Oh, that must be me. And they say to you, mind-blowing. I mean, they blow everything. You know? I mean, this is the religion of a blowing. Are you kidding me? Everything is blowing. I don't know. I heard that Allah is the first one who used Bluetooth. I'm not going to go down in details, you know. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mind blowing. Until now, hold on, we have somebody texting me. I know you are in different topic right now. I can ask you something question later. No, my friend, please guys, I say Muslim text me, Muslim call me. When I say Christians, nobody call me. I say Muslim only, Christian only call me or text me. What's wrong with people? Show me where Jesus laughed at people in the Bible. Yeah, I can show you. Jesus laughed at the Muslims in the Bible specifically. He said, don't be like those hypocrites who pray in the corners. Is that correct, guys? Did Jesus say that? Don't be like the hypocrite who pray in the corners. This is what the Muslims do. The hypocrite. He called you a hypocrite by your name. A Muslim, he will put a rag in the top of the parking so everybody will see his praying. Jesus spoke about you, make fun of you, exposed you, you and your prophet, right? Why in the world anyone want to do that? You are a religious man. You want to show everybody that you are religious now? No. Don't be like the hypocrite. Jesus mentioned you by name. Go to Matthew 6 and read the chapter, my friend. You and your prophet. And not only that, you know, Jesus, he made fun of Islam for sure, many times. As an example, when people, they come and they put, you know, like the temple of the Jews, it's not 1 yard. There's a like big yard, like outside yard, then a more inner yard, etc. And the more you get close to the main building, I don't know what is exactly the word in English to use, the more it is considered holy. So what Jesus did, Jesus, he flipped their tables and he shouted at them and he said, you made the house of my father a bazaar. You're a prophet. Men, they go inside the house of Allah. They piss. Your prophet did not even move a finger. Dogs, they go inside the house of Allah. And the Muslims and Muhammad never sprinkle, not even a sprinkling water to clean the house of his God. It's in the front of you. Guys, am I making things up? And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. There is no way Muhammad is a prophet of God, whatever God. He will let dogs piss in the house of his God, and he don't even clean after it. Not only he don't shout at the dogs, they go piss. Look, the house of Allah was a bathroom for dogs. Call me, Hassan, call me. Don't give me speeches. But I understand why Muhammad never cleaned the house of Allah because of the urine of the dogs or the men. He was filthy. Look, even when Muhammad he want to prepare himself to pray to Allah, how what he do? He jump in water, have dead dogs and women blooded from period and stinky garbage. And when people they question his crazy action, because nobody would do that. Nobody would do that except mentally ill or possessed with the devil. He's a pig. They said to him, why you do that? How you do that? He says, water is always pure. Do you see it? It's in front of you. Is that a Christian prince making things up? Is that a Sahih hadith? Yes. Even in Arabic it says Sahih. And this is mentioned in Ahmad, At-Tirmidhi, Abu Dawood, etc. Your prophet obviously is possessed by the devil. He's acting like a pig. Prove me wrong. Otherwise, I challenge you. Why he is the only one is doing this? What about the rest of the Arab? If they are doing it, they will not even ask why he's doing it. Correct, guys? They are questioning. Why they are questioning? Because this is nobody do. You know, okay, we are Arab, but we don't go and jump in the water of the dead dogs and women blood from period, which is a stinky. It's a sewage. Actually, sewage is more clean than this. So they are asking him, you do that? And now Muhammad, he gave them the explanation. Water is always pure and nothing make it impure. But isn't it the shit is nothing but water? Isn't it the piss is nothing but water? Isn't it 99% of it is water? Isn't it? How even for a second you follow such a sicko? Hassan, you know, just to give you an example, guys, of how Muslims, what the Muslim they do. The Muslim, they go to the street and they prey on naive Christians who do not know their religion. They are nice, they are kind, you know. They make fun of them. When they got a Christian, he make them shish kebab. You are not acting like a Christian, okay? Come on, be Christian. Why you are not being Christian now? So they make fun of you when you are a Christian. And when you are not, they ask you to go back and become a Christian, according to their logic. Do you see how evil they are? They make fun of you non-stop. Christians, funny Christian, you believe in God, Jesus is a man. The second they speak to me, please say be Christian, okay? I am the Christian. And you have no idea. Potato. Anyway, Hassan, just I have a friend. He own a septic tank. So in case you want to do Hajj like your prophet and you want to jump there, just take a, you know, he don't mind. You know, because he lost his watch in the septic tank. He said maybe if he dive, you know, maybe he can find the watch for me in his way. You can jump there. Prophet Muhammad can jump there. He don't mind. He live in Alaska. Oh, you never make fun of Christian. Just you call them pigs, monkeys, liars, worse than animals, worst creatures, kill them, rape their women. He don't make fun of Christians. Do we have any Muhammadan? Until now, zero Muhammadan call us. Be my witness. Oh, I forgot. Today is a Friday. They are doing ablution. They are jumping in the clean water, which nothing make it impure. You know, as long as you're Muslim, you claim that you follow the Sunnah of Allah Prophet, which means the way he live and the way he act. Why you don't do this? Who is a Muslim want to make a video for us about how he do ablution with water, have dead dogs, women have blood from period, and stinky garbage in it? You know, and what I like about it, even the Muslim, they say, look, I just flipped the page. Look what I found. Oh boy. That hurt, man. I don't want to even think about it. Abraham, he cut his penis with the adze. Man, Abraham, you are the man. I'm not brave like you to do that. So Abraham, he put his on the table and me. That's, oh boy. And by the way, it must be very big. I mean, otherwise, why is using the adze? It's like cutting a tree, man. You know, it must be like maybe, you know, like 4 by 4, you know, or 10 by 10. I mean, you tell me. I mean, why is using an adze? You know, Abraham is this powerful man? You know, like, and you know, the funny is, his wife cannot have kids. You know, what the heck with your wife? I mean, the guy is cutting his penis with the adze, and you cannot have kids. What's wrong with you? Hey, Muslims, where Muhammad got this information from? Hmm? And why Muhammad did not even did some circumcision for him? Do you know people that Muhammad never did circumcision? Never. Maybe because he don't have one. You never know. He tried. He looked for it. You know. He went to the tailor and he asked him to make the biggest zipper ever. The tailor, he thought like, oh man, this guy, he have something really big zipper. Yes, big zipper, the biggest. You know, like, and then, you know, he came confused. So he said to him, Prophet of Allah, how come you want it so big? He said, because it's so small, I cannot find it, man. I need to look for it. Don't laugh. Adze? Okay, let's go back to the hadith. Water is always pure. And the Muslim, they say stinky stuff. Like, look, the Muslims themselves, they use the word stinking things. Stinking. Unbelievable. They don't even, usually the Muslim, they try to duct tape a lot, but this is after the duct tape. They are using the word stinking things, throwing in it. It's already stinking, like, because, you know, garbage, not necessarily stinking. Like, maybe you throw, let us say, some food you don't want no more in the fridge, which I don't approve, really. I mean, people are dying from hunger, so you should not do that. But let us say you have something you throw. It's not stinky yet, you know. This is already stinky. I mean, it is stinky. And who is the translator? The Muslims. You know, we want to talk about the scientific miracle in the Quran, the mind-blowing in the Quran, and until now, Muslims, not even one of them, he want to join us. All right? Any Muhammadan? So you see, they knew they are lying. They knew that all those scientific miracles is a fraud. Otherwise, they will be lying up. Actually, this story here is enough to prove that Muhammad is either he's mentally ill or he is possessed by Satan. Which one, Muslims? This is not the behavior of a normal man. There's no way. No way. I mean, why you want to do that? And they say to you, the science of Islam. Is it the science of Islam approve? I mean, the scientists approve that water is always pure? Is that true? Hmm? Any Muhammadan? I don't do emailing. No, I do not do emailing. I make falafel. What emailing? I stay here for all those hours. Says who wanna call me from the Muslims, and now I do emailing. What emailing for? Hello, how are you? I sent you this email to tell you that my beard is getting longer, and I found lice yesterday in it, like Prophet Muhammad, which means I'm being blessed by Allah, and now Allah is testing me. Have you ever heard of a religion? Their God, he tests his prophet by lice? By lice. Lice. Literally lice. Well, now we know where the lie is coming from. I mean, look, where you take a shower and then you complain about lice. Hassan saying, okay, Hassan, thank you, Hassan, thank you. Hassan, do you like me to make an admin? Seriously, if you want me to make an admin, I will make an admin. When we are not live, you can go an admin. From now on, Hassan, be my witness. Hassan is an admin when we are not live. So Hassan says, can you read chapter 51, verse number 47? It is state miracles of the expansion of the universe 500 years before science. My friend, the expansion of the universe is in the Old Testament, thousands of years before the science. It says he expanded the universe like a curtain. I get you busted, I get you busted. So even if you say, even it's true, which is not, even if this is what it says, I mean, you took it from a book exist thousands of years before your funny book exist. Is that correct, Christians? Somebody post for us the verse from the Bible so this blind man, he can see. But let us go now to chapter 51, verse number 47, and we can laugh. You ask for it, I do it. Don't cry, don't cry. What chapter, what chapter? Do you want to take it back, Hassan? Or you are sure? I will, because yeah, that's your request. Remember, 51, 47, okay, all right. And now Hassan, he will wish he never asked for it. He will say, what I did, man, what I did. What the heck is that? There's birds in town? That's strange. It says here, with power and skills we did construct the firmament, for it is we who created the vastness of space. Where is the miracle? Secondly, you see the liar here that says, we constructed by power. In Arabic it says, bi-aydin, by hands. He created the heaven by hands. And not only that, here it says Allah, he made the earth is a flat. So why you don't call me and show me the miracle? I didn't see anything. Allah, he is speaking about wa inna lamuwassi'un, which mean we will do more. Read the interpretation. And not only that, the verse after it saying that the earth is a flat. And not only that, the verse after it is more stupid. It says we created everything in pairs. Did he? So which one of them is a disaster? All of them. Jim Dim, water is always pure. Oh, my friend, you can disappoint me, don't worry. My friend, you will not live for long. So from now on, don't drink from the faucet. Just drink your piss. As long as water is always pure. Abdul, come on. Prove it. If water is always pure, you see some water in the street, bend down and lick it. Prove it. Water is always pure. No problem. So now, Which verse of them is not a disaster? All of them. The earth is not spread out as a flat, like a bed. How come your God punish all snakes for the action of just one Garden of Eden? Can you make that sense to me? No, Tom, I say you are a smart person. I cannot make a sense for you. But I will explain to you in the blonde way. Okay. So your wife, she have, I don't know, you are the girl or you are the boy? Tom, seriously, which one is you? I mean, you are the blonde girl there, or you are the guy who his teeth is coming out like a goat? Which one is you? So your wife, she married you, and your name is Tom. Do you think your wife, she will marry someone else, his name is Tom again? No way. One donkey is enough. So this is the stupidity. If I say now, I will go with your logic. If one person did something wrong, why you want to punish every other person? Well, the other person, he did not punish them. He did not. They don't exist. They are not. God, he punished Adam and Eve. He kicked them out of heaven. The one who committed the crime. And the snake here representing Satan, like you. So he kicked them out. And now you are out of heaven. And then you start having sex and having babies. So you stupid, you should wait until you come back. And then you have sex. You are homeless now. So, you know, you did not pay rent, and then they kick you out from the house, and now you go have sex with your wife, and then you have a baby in the street, and you say, why the owner of the landlord, he punished me and make my son homeless? Do you see what's stupid? My friend, in China, they say he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. Trust me, they were not talking about you. No way. Do we have any Muslim who have the courage and the knowledge to deal with me? Your IQ is so low, and you are so slow. You are slower than Joe Biden. Joe Biden, he go on TV. What the topic today? About ISIS. Yeah. So listen. What the name of the guy? What? Muhammad? We cannot say Muhammad. That would be offensive. Give him different name. Okay. What? Trump. Okay. Today the leader of the ISIS, Trump. Trump, he was hunted by the CIA and our intelligence. And thanks for the, what was the, you know, the names of the like the what? What was the topic? President is talking about the guy who from ISIS, we killed him. Oh, okay. So you know, yeah, exactly. They're billies, my friend. That's you. So whatever come from your belly, whatever come from you, is you deserve it, because simply you are the one who cast your children out of heaven. You are being stupid. It's not God who made you go out. You know, when you enter into a contract, there's a contract. It says, if you do this, you will be cast out. And then you do it. Then whatever comes from you is you. This is not the problem of God. This is what's called original sin. Water molecules cannot be made impure because the prophet, he was talking about water molecules. Look how deep is that. This Abdul, he went to Google and he started searching, and now he arrived to the water molecules. My friend, your prophet was not washing himself with the water molecules alone. He was washing himself with the water have dead dogs and women blood from period and stinking garbage. Oh, you know what? Maybe your prophet, he was picking the molecules now. Hey, molecules, come to me. I want to wash myself with you. Hey, dirt, stay away from me. I want only molecules. So he grabbed molecules, he put it in his head. He grabbed muscus and he put it in his head. I mean, the Muslims are really funny. So their prophet jumping in water, have dead dogs, a small tiny water in the size of a jacuzzi, and now the Muhammadan saying the molecules of water cannot. So why you don't drink it? Are you scared to debate Hamza? My friend, I'm scared of everybody to the point my Skype is open. Give me the name of this kid, whatever he is, and I will call him right away. Is that fair, guys? The Muslim, they come, are you scared from this guy? Are you trying to promote the kid? Yeah, maybe this is you. If you are a man, give me his Skype, I will call him. No problem. Who is scared? I'm the one who's here for the last, how long I'm here? How long? 1 hour, 40 minutes, not a single Abdul of you dare to call me. Are you scared of defeating this guy? Yeah, for sure I'm scared. For sure. Terrified. You know what? I have to go before this guy show up. Do we have any Muhammadan here have the courage and the knowledge? Your prophet is not a prophet, and we prove it every day. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I can't stay long. Come on. Who is a Muslim can help us? Can you his conscience? You know, you are just being messed up, Tom. The snake is not a snake. The snake is about Satan. You are just a stupid idiot. This is not about snake. What snake? This is Satan. The story in the Bible. You know, only stupid people think that when the Bible speak about apple and a tree, they think, oh, this is you ate the apple of God. No. This is about a human being from the beginning disobeying God, and this is why he deserved to be out of his heaven. And who is the one who was behind misleading them? It was Satan. So the serpent presents Satan. It's not about a snake. You are a dummy. However, God spoke about that snake will be your enemy, for your life in earth will not be a full joy. You will get sick, you will die, you will get old, you will suffer. And that is the punishment of being out of heaven. If you don't like it, get back. Just get back. Force God to take you. Or you know what, get rid of him. Make a revolutionary. Let us see, we have somebody. Open your Skype. Okay, we will see. Hello? Hello, my friend. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah.
You are a Muslim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. What does that mean, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim?
I'm praising the Lord.
Yeah, but who is the first time who said that?
Allah was teaching.
Okay, so how Allah he says in the name of Allah, if he is Allah?
What's confusing you?
No, I'm asking you. We're having a conversation. Don't worry. I mean, take it easy. So you said to me right away when you start talking, you said Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And then I said, who is the first one who said that to you? You said Allah. But how Allah he said that if he is Allah? How Allah he say in the name of Allah when he is Allah?
Was he trying to teach the Prophet?
He's not trying to teach. He is saying it.
Yeah, he's teaching us how we're going to say it, and I think
No,
that's the
he did
best
not
way.
say. He did not say say. He did not say say. He said in the name of Allah. And then after that he says, all praise be to
I
Allah.
like to talk about something when we're looking at the verse. Can you put the verse and we see?
I don't hear you, my friend. Can you speak louder, please?
Okay, let's see. That's verse number 1. Let's see what you're trying to say.
Verse number 2, it says, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. What does that mean?
All praise and thanks be to Allah.
So who is talking?
Of course, in the Quran, that this is Allah talking.
Okay, so how Allah he says all praise to Allah? Actually, in Arabic doesn't say praise to Allah. It says Alhamd. Alhamd means thanks.
Yeah, and say that it's the same. Thanks be to Allah.
Yeah.
Now, this is Jibril. Jibril is the one trying to teach the Prophet. So Jibril is telling the Prophet what to say.
But where it says the angel, okay, are you saying, you Muslim, you took something from the chapter? Did Allah, he said to Jibril, tell him say that, and Jibril, he said to him say, and he took it off?
We get that information. We get that information from the Hadith.
All right. Okay. Anyway, see, today, I don't know if you notice our topic. We are talking about the Quran and what the Muslim, they say there is scientific evidence in the Quran. Do you agree with that?
Scientific evidence.
Huh?
We don't actually need to be proved by science.
No, I'm not
Allah
saying
himself.
you need or not. I'm saying this is what they say. So do you agree that the Quran contains science, or Quran is against science?
Some we do accept, and some science does not accept.
Okay,
But we
can you
go
give
with the
me,
Quran.
my friend, I don't know why you don't want to answer me. So when the Muslims, they say the Quran have a mind-blowing facts of science, is that true, or they are making things up?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, give me one about mind-blowing
That's
facts
true.
in the
But
Quran.
I myself, I don't even. I never spend time even to look at those things.
But you just say it's true, so how you know it's true, but you never look at it?
No, the scholars, if they did agree about it, then it's true.
Oh, so if somebody says the Quran is wrong, so you agree with it?
No, I don't agree with
So
it.
how you agree with them without checking it out? Because if you
Because
agree
these are
without,
Muslims.
oh, so the
These are Muslims.
okay,
They
the
cannot
Shia,
lie.
okay, the Shia Muslim, they say things which is, you agree with it?
Those are all our brothers, and we agree. We read one Quran.
No, you don't read one Quran. The Shia, they believe the Quran is corrupt.
No, those are not Muslims.
They do. They do.
All Muslim, whether you are Sunni, Shia.
Okay, in fact,
read
you, even your
one
Muslims,
Quran.
you don't even have one Quran.
And
Which,
if,
okay,
even
what,
if they do,
what
and
Quran, what Quran you are,
what did they base on to say that the Quran is
my
correct?
friend, what Quran you are reading now?
It's not.
Tell me the name of the Quran you are reading.
Yeah, I read the Quran. I just read the Quran. No,
Which
the
Quran?
Quran is one.
Which
no,
Quran? There's a
no,
page
no.
in the Quran, page number A is going to tell you this Quran according to whom. So don't tell me we have one Quran. Even your prophet, he says Allah, he gave him 7 Quran. Is that correct?
Yeah, that hadith. Yeah, I remember that hadith.
Okay. So do you have one Quran? If you have one Quran, that means you Muslims, you lie to us when you say that the Quran is preserved. That means there's 6 Qurans are missing. So do you have one Quran or 7?
Now, there are some. The Quran came in Revelations.
See, so now
That's
this one.
okay.
So I'm asking you. So don't tell me we have one Quran. If Muhammad, he received 7 Quran from Allah, so you should have 7 Quran. And let me ask you now, which Quran of the 7 Quran you are reading?
So if you wish to, let us look into that hadith.
Okay.
Ibn Abbas reported.
I will give you time for later. You can call me and tell me what is the one you know, and I will let that for now. So why Muhammad received 7 Quran? Did Allah give Musa 7 Torah?
No, let's first see. Let's first see the content that we say.
What contact? Did Allah give Musa 7 Torah? Why Muhammad
But this is
receives?
the hadith which you put it, which you posted.
What different issue? 7. Why Allah gave him 7 Quran?
Where is it, the 7th Quran?
It's in the front of you. I'm showing it to you on the screen. Allah, he said, Allah, he sent him Jibreel, and then Allah, he commanded him to recite the Quran in one way, like one Quran, and then he gave him different Quran. And not only that, Muhammad is the one asking for it. He says, my people cannot handle it. One Quran, they cannot. So Jibril, he go to Allah. Allah sent him the second one. Muhammad, he said to him, I told you my people cannot. They cannot handle it. They are unable to do so. So he gave him the third one. And Muhammad keep complaining, asking for more until they become 7 Quran. The story in front of you, my friend. And this is Sahih Hadith.
Yeah, I can't deny this.
Okay.
And what's wrong with
No, it's so is the Quran which Allah he gave, is it a clear and good Quran?
the one which we have currently is clear?
I don't understand. Is the Quran Allah he gave Muhammad, is it enough to be clear?
As I said, the prophet said,
This is not a question. I'm asking you.
yeah,
When Allah he gave Muhammad the first Quran, was it enough and clear or not enough?
it was clear,
So why Muhammad
but
asking for
some
more?
people it was not clear. So there was a need
Ah,
to
so
bring
guys,
another one
okay,
to
thank you for saying
reinforce.
that. Guys, focus with me. For some people, it's not clear. So Allah he have to rewrite the book 7 times to make it
So that
clear.
message can reach to them.
Huh?
So
What?
that the message can reach to them.
Yeah, so
So to
Allah,
some people,
so my friend, if I need to write my book, I'm talking about the same language. I'm not talking about English and German, etc. The same language, it's in Arabic, and now I have to rewrite the book
oh,
7
no,
times in order to make my book clear. That means I am a bad in the Arabic. It's mean I cannot be God, because God he should be able,
Arab,
huh?
the Arabian desert had many tribes and many people. They came
I
from
don't care.
different
I don't care.
places.
You are the one who said. You are the one who said he keep doing that in order to make it clear, correct? So it was not clear from the first one. So the second one is not clear. The third one is not clear. The fourth one is not clear. The fifth is not clear. Allah keep trying, and Muhammad is correcting him. Muhammad he says to Allah, my people cannot do that. My people cannot handle that. So is it Allah God? He knew that the people cannot handle that. So why he gave him one Quran in the beginning, and then why he gave him 2? Shouldn't he give him right away 7? And Allah, if he is perfect in Arabic, is Allah perfect in Arabic or is learning Arabic?
Yes, Allah is perfect in all
So how
languages.
come he have to write the book 7 times in order to make it clear?
This was a test.
What?
It was a test to the prophet.
It was like this? What do you mean?
It was like a test. So
A
Allah
test?
maybe wanted to
What
know.
test? What test? What
Yes.
test? My friend, it says my people are not capable. My people. Test what? And you know, if God this is the test
It
for
was a
Allah.
test
My friend, this is the
specifically
test
to
of
the
Allah,
prophet.
because if Allah he have knowledge, it is not for a man to correct God. Muhammad is correcting Allah. Muhammad is saying to the angel, my people are not capable. So, and then Allah he sent him second one. And then when Muhammad is satisfied with 7, he's okay.
No, he's not correct. He's requesting.
Huh?
It's not correct. He's making a request, not a correction.
Well, this is the request is correcting him, because if I give it 1 should be enough. How Muhammad he knew? How Muhammad knew that 1 is not enough?
So if we will be back, let
Huh?
me first see this.
What?
You over ask him. Let me first see.
You want to go check it out in Google? Oh, he hang up. You want to go and see? Poor guy. This is the guy who, I think the guy who called me, he says, are you fat like Prophet Muhammad? Hello? Hello? Hello, my friend. How are you?
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. So what do you think about what we just said?
Well, you are an Egyptian Arab. You should be a Muslim, not a Christian like the Europeans.
Okay,
of the
speak like a
Quran.
man.
What are you doing?
Don't speak like a
What are you
kid.
doing?
Hey, just shut up. يعني Egyptian Muslim. I have no time for kids. You are an Egyptian Muslim. According to this monkey, he called me, I am an Egyptian Muslim. Muslim. I mean, the Muslims, they know everything, man. I mean, this guy, he have 4 books about Muhammad, exposing him. He have 1 million videos spanking Muhammad, and according to this idiot, I am Egyptian Muslim. Oh boy. You cannot make that. You cannot make that comedy. Do we have any Muhammadan? Our friend from Africa now is searching. He will get dizzy. The Prophet, he says to him, my people are not capable. And you know, the funny, the Muslim, they say, you have one Quran. We have one Quran. If this is true, that means you don't have enough Quran. Either you have to agree that your Prophet was lying when he said this is not enough, or you have to agree that you are lying. Which one? Any Muhammadan? Who is a real Muslim would like to call us? I don't care if you're Egyptian Muslim or not Egyptian Muslim. But don't call me and act like a kid. I will hang up on you. Any Muhammadan? Nobody? Nobody know, nobody know, nobody know, nobody, ta-da-dum, nobody. What a crazy cult. I mean, this guy, obviously, he keep, forgetting Quran. And then when he recited, he add words he did not say before. So in order to cover his ass, he says, oh Allah, he sent me the same verse 7 times. This is what the story is. He cannot recite the same verse twice correctly. So what he do? He claimed that his God gave him the same verses in 7 different ways. This is what happened. The monkey was exposed. It is different coconut. It's different in size. It's different in color. It's different in taste. And now he claimed that his God, he gave him the same verses in 7 different ways, brother. Why God wanna do that? What for? Is it better to give it to me in different languages? If Allah could not explain the Quran in Arabic to the Arab unless he rewrite the Quran 7 times, how he can explain it to Zakir Naik? Christian Prince, first of all, I'm very smart, I'm different from the Muslim. Hey, Zakir Naik, you're very smart, exactly. To the point the girl, she got you busted, and you said to her that the one who said that is Apostle John. You stupid idiot, isn't it Apostle John? Is the same as, according to Islam, Muhammad is apostle. So if you take only what Allah says, why you take what Muhammad say? Christian Prince, first of all, don't compare. Exactly, we cannot compare. Apostle John is a good man. He never was a child molester. He never was a thief. He did not go to his son-in-law and he took the wife from him. He did not spy at women walking in the street and he went to his wife and he forced her into sex. He did not have sex with the children at the age of 6. Christian Prince, first of all, I'm telling you, one more word, I will do something. What you would do? Just tell me what you would do. Are you telling me? Christian Prince, I will tell you what I do. First, I will sleep without my shoes. What? You will sleep without your shoes? Is that the threat? Exactly. What that will affect me? Christian Prince, if I tell you how my socks smell, you will never idea. It's like chemical weapon. You will die immediately. I will take off your shoes, I will smell your socks, and then I will die. My friend, I smell the socks of your prophet, I did not kill me, so don't try. Christian Prince, that can be true, because Prophet Muhammad don't use socks, and now I prove you that you are a liar. What the heck? Prophet Muhammad never have socks? Oh boy, they got me busted. Okay, Zakir Naik, listen, I think you get a point there. Exactly. And now I'm going to record it, I'm going to put it in YouTube. Unbelievable. If this is the best of you, who is the worst? Muhammad Hijab, just go and use a real name, man. Be a man. Come with your name. Don't use the name of somebody else. Why are you saying you're Muhammad Mimi Hijab? He did sleep with your mom and he have a baby, Mimi Hijab now? You are his baby? Mimi Hijab in his video, he made a video, says that Muslim Sunni, they marry girls in England for 5 minutes. Muslim girls. What? 5 minutes. Five minutes. Can you believe it? I can show you the video. I'm not going to play it, but I will show you how you can find it. This is what the Muslims do. And this is from the mouth of your Mimi Hijab. Where is the video? Where is the video? Here we go. Search for this video and die laughing. Muhammad Hijab, marry and divorce lies, Abu Hakim, Abu Khadija. Your friend Mimi Hijab, he said from his mouth, it's a very short video, you can watch it, that Muslim in England, they marry Muslim girls for 5 minutes. Boom, boom, and they throw her in the street, in the mosque. Watch it. This is your Mimi. I am Jim Dim from the chat. Man, Jim Dim together? That is something. Okay, let us say Jim Dim. We are calling Jim Dim. Hello? All right, hello Jim. You're a boy or a girl?
I'm
All right, you're a Muslim?
yes, I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.
All right. What do you like to say to us, Jim?
What?
Why you call me? What do you want? What do you want to say?
You were talking about science.
Okay, go
With
ahead.
the previous person, I like to talk about that.
All right. What science? Tell me.
What?
What science? Tell me. I'm listening.
You can just ask me questions and it will be a
No. I
conversation.
don't want to ask you anything. I want you to tell me one province, like the Muslim, they say that the Quran is a book full of science, and they say there's many scientific facts in the Quran. Choose the best of them and show me. Go ahead.
Um, I can't hear you.
I'm not talking. I'm waiting for you. You can search Google and find me.
No, I'm not searching Google.
No, I'm
I
saying, listen, lady. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help
Yes.
you. Find me a scientific science you think it's good, and let us talk about it. You choose it.
I don't think that science is that important, that the religion is it's not more important than Islam. I studied science, but I'm not convinced that science says everything correct. So
Okay.
Islam doesn't need to prove anything to science.
All right. No
That's
problem.
my point of view.
Okay.
So
I understand.
Muslims-
Lady, let me answer you. Listen.
Yes,
Okay.
of
No
course.
problem. So now you are saying that those Muslims who they are saying those things, maybe they are not truthful because obviously it's not exist. But do you think that the book of Allah should have errors, scientific errors? As an example, you are a lady, right? And the
Yes.
Quran says that the man have a semen. How old are you? Are you old enough to speak about this topic, or you are too young?
I'm 29.
29. Wonderful. So according to the Quran, women she have semen and it's coming from her ribs. Is that? And you said you study science. So do you agree with that in the Quran?
Oh, I don't know about that. I didn't read it, but if it's in the Quran, it must be correct.
No, I'm asking you. Do you agree with it?
I didn't read it, but if it's there, I will believe it blindlessly.
Okay, but
Because
so
there
according,
are
but you said
things.
that you study science. So do you think science agree that women even have semen?
I don't want to enjoy this topic about semen, but
Okay, I ask you to
I,
choose a topic, you refuse. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do.
no,
So
I
okay,
chose a topic. I think
okay,
it's science.
what?
But why are you yelling? We can just have a conversation like normal people, or are you
All right, I
also
will tell you
going
a
to bring up
story.
and
I will tell you
monkey?
I will tell you a story about my grandfather, if you don't mind. And you tell me what do you
Okay.
think about what happened. My grandfather, he was a very old man, and then he died one day, and he was holding a stick. And then my grandmother, she entered to his room. She speak to him. He don't answer. She did not notice that he's dead because he was holding a stick and he died standing. And she kept doing that for a year. Even though I went there, I talked to him, he didn't answer. But none of us noticed that he is dead for almost a year. Do you accept my story?
I'm sorry, I was nervous. I couldn't listen.
It's
Can you
okay.
please
I will
repeat?
repeat again. I will repeat again. Take it easy. Relax.
Okay.
Consider me like your brother talking to you, having a coffee together. You know, don't be nervous. So, my grandfather, he died. And when he died, he was holding his stick standing. And because he was holding his stick, all the family did not notice that he is dead, including my grandmother. She come to the room. She asked him if he want to eat. He don't answer. I go to play with him. I was a kid at that time, holding from his pant. He don't answer. And he stayed like this for a year, and nobody noticed that he is dead. What do you think about my story?
Oh, that sounds weird and unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Did that really happen?
Why it's unbelievable? Like why you are saying that? What's strange?
How did he didn't eat for a year?
He don't eat. So what? He's my grandfather. He don't eat much.
They are
You never
neglectful.
saw. Are you saying to me you never saw a man he don't eat for a year? There's
I
many.
don't know that many people.
Oh, okay. My grandfather, he can do it. He don't even go to, just to make it short for you. He did not even go to the bathroom for a year because he's not eating. Makes sense, you know. He don't eat. So why you want to go to the bathroom? See, this is the point.
I'm
So
sorry, but I really feel bad for your grandfather because no one it's like no one didn't care about him if they don't notice he's dead.
why? What do you mean?
And
What do you mean? Did
there
not?
are
What do you mean? I don't
aren't
understand.
there, I don't know how those bugs or worms are called. It didn't his corpse be eaten by those? Wasn't he rotten?
No, you know, because you know he is like my grandfather is like we have a good DNA. You know, my family we are different
I'm
from normal
really
human beings.
sorry, but I don't believe this story because he would be rotten in a year. This doesn't sound.
I'm not sure. You know,
Okay, I believe in a.
but you sound like you are saying to me I'm lying now. I don't know. You just
I
hurt your.
don't say you're lying, but I say I can't believe you. I can believe things I don't see because I believe in Allah. I don't see Allah.
Okay.
But it doesn't feel all right with me, this story.
Okay. So now if I say the one who said this story is Allah, you will accept it. If I say it, you will not accept it. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
So how come you are the one who asked serious question? You said, I mean, I feel sorry for your grandfather all those years, all this time, nobody noticed that he's dead. And you said he will be rotten, he will be smell bad, don't he need to eat and drink? But this is a story in the Quran, chapter 34, verse number 14.
Then I believe it. I just said if it's in the Quran, I'll believe it.
But isn't it Sulaiman?
Thank you
Isn't it
for,
Sulaiman? Isn't it Sulaiman is a human like us?
Thank you for for telling me such a miraculous story
It's a
of the
miracle.
Quran, because Arabian is not my first language.
Huh.
And I'm always very amazed by those miraculous things that can happen in the Quran.
How this is a miracle? I mean, the guy, he's holding a stick, and this is why nobody noticed. It's not because Allah he made it. You know, it says that because he was holding a stick, nobody noticed. Because he was holding a stick. It's not a miracle. He was holding a stick, standing when he died. And because he's holding a stick, nobody
That's
noticed
amazing.
that he's dead. Until the termite.
Of course, but why do you say because he's holding a stick? That stick is also from Allah. Everything is from Allah.
Ah, okay.
Everything belongs to Allah. I belong to Allah.
And now I know
you
why
belong
women.
to Allah.
Yeah, and I know why women they have lipstick. It must be from Allah too. my friend, what Allah?
What
I
do
mean,
you
this is a
mean?
guy lipstick. I mean, lipstick, the one they put it in their lips. You are saying to me, this is a stick from Allah? Okay, if the stick is from Allah, how the termite can eat the stick of Allah?
What do you mean? What eat the what?
The termite is like ants. You know, they eat the stick of Solomon, and this is how he fell down, and then people notice that he's dead. So if this is a miracle from Allah, well, nobody can eat the stick of Allah. If this is a stick from Allah, as you said, I mean, have you ever heard of an ant? She went against the stick of Allah? No way. I mean, I watch Harry Potter, and you know, the stick of Harry Potter, no ant can eat
Oh
it.
yes, everything belongs to Allah. Lipstick from Dior, Christian Dior that you can put on your lips, that belongs to Allah. Allah made everything in this earth and in
Okay,
heaven.
look
Lipstick contains
how
of beeswax. Beeswax is made
look
by
now,
bees.
look
Bees
now.
belong to Allah.
Okay, lady, everything belongs to Allah, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, but now look what you did. You made fun of my story when I told you the story, and you start asking serious questions about how
No,
he did not eat, how nobody noticed. Sorry, you said to me, I feel sorry for your grandfather. I mean, nobody noticed his stink. You know, he's routing by his smell. You know, he don't go to the bathroom. And now, just because the story in the Quran, and it's not doesn't say it's a miracle from Allah. It says because he died holding a stick, nobody noticed until the termite ate his stick. So the termite, it was the
What's the
reason.
last sentence? I couldn't hear.
Huh?
Can you repeat the last thing you said?
The story is saying that when the termite they ate the stick, he fell down. So if there's no termite, the guy will stay until now standing in the stick, and people think he's alive. Shouldn't you ask yourself how the same question you asked me? Let us say it's a miracle. He's standing and he is dead, but how his wife should not notice that the husband is dead?
I was reading the comments. You have
Don't
some
forget
really
my friend. Don't
people here.
No, it's okay. Don't look
It's
look at the
really
comment.
weird that people are judging my brain.
Focus with me,
Here.
please. Hey guys, please behave. Focus with me. Don't look at the
No,
comment.
we are trying to have here a respectful conversation, and I don't have to prove my brains here.
Lady. There's no need for
just
drama.
because I'm a lady, they are judging my brains.
No, it's not them.
It's the
It's
first time I saw you
no.
on
You
YouTube and I
got it
wanted to
wrong.
contact you,
You
but
got it wrong. You got it wrong.
on your previous
It's your prophet.
hang up and then you call the person monkey.
Listen.
Really,
It's your prophet who called women half a brain. So when they say that in the chat, they are not calling you names. They are telling you what your prophet said. Do you want to show you? Your prophet says that women are half a brain. And now you are upset because they are saying to you
between half a brain,
yes.
and saying she forgot to put her brains in and other things.
Okay, there's no need for drama. Don't call me then. If you want to make a drama about what they say in the chat, don't look at the chat. What I would do? People, they say whatever they want. Why you are calling me back? You cannot handle what people say in the chat. Stop looking at the chat and talk to me. Okay. So now we go back. So the man is dead, and he was there for a year. And how his wife she did not notice? Go ahead.
Actually, I want to tell you something. I believe a lot of the hadiths, and there are really, I mean, weird hadiths from maybe less believable sources.
I'm not showing you hadith. I'm showing you Quran now. This is
I
Quran.
want to tell you. I want to tell you about the hadith.
No. Don't change.
says-
Don't change topic. Don't change topic.
No,
So
I
the
don't
man,
change
the man
topic.
now is dead. You are
It's
trying.
my-
You are
it's my
trying.
answer-in-law.
You are trying to escape.
It's not just.
You're
no,
trying
it's
to
just
escape.
a yes, no
You're trying to
answer.
escape. You know, lady, we spent 15 minutes talking
I'm
about the
not trying to
story.
escape.
We have to finish the story first. So what do you think? How the man is dead for a
Yes.
year and the wife she did not notice and the kids. This is a king. He's a minister.
That's
You
a
have
miracle,
ministers.
like you said.
How? No, it's not a miracle because as you see, the termite is the one who made him appear to be dead. So when the
I think
termite
you are trying to change the topic because I wanted to give you an answer.
answer for what?
Answer and long, but you are.
Give
you
me
just want
give me an
yes,
answer.
no
What the
answers.
answer you want to give me? Go ahead.
I want to talk about the hadith.
Which
That
hadith?
says
Which hadith?
near the end of the world,
Yeah.
there will be more women than men.
Okay.
I believe in that hadith so much,
Okay.
and I want to tell that there are no boys born anymore.
Oh.
Those are girls with
Which
penises.
country? Which country you are from? Which country? Which
I'm
country?
from Belgium.
You are
and
from
all
Belgium.
bones are.
So now in Belgium, everybody giving girls
No,
now.
no, no, not only in Belgium, everywhere.
Ah.
They have,
Well,
have a penis, but that's not a penis. That's not a real penis.
It's a fake penis.
Some women are born with male body, and they have female parts.
Female penis. They have a penis.
That's not a real. That's people. We are
Did
near
you
the end
did you
of the
examine
world, and nothing is
did you
like
examine those penises yourself? How you know they are fake penis? I mean they are
No,
not.
you are. Actually, when a person dies, you can determine the gender from the bones because genitals erode over time.
So did you get somebody he died and you examine his
No,
genital?
you don't.
How you?
I didn't do it myself, but I can look at your skull. I can see your face. And by your bone structure and your head, I can see if someone is a male or female. You don't have to need to see the genitals.
Okay. Well, what is your study? Can you share with me your education? Because you sound very smart.
Thank you, but I don't feel like I need to.
No, seriously, you are very smart. I need you. I need to help me. To consult with you with many scientific things. So, what is your education, if you don't mind?
I studied chemistry, then I studied.
You study chemistry.
And now I studied. Wait, I'm trying to say it in English. System and network management.
So you learn now that when the baby is born, he have a penis, but he is not really a man.
No, that's not what I learned in chemistry, but I have interest in scientific topics.
Yeah, I once wanted to have a PhD in penises, but they did not let me do it. But anyway, so your prophet, he says the majority of mankind, they will be women. How he said mankind and he said women?
No, I don't. Look, what do you mean by your playing with words?
Okay, what is the hadith says? Can you tell me?
More women.
Tell me what the hadith says.
I say it's more women than men near the end of the world. That's one of the signs of the end of the world.
But there were more women, but there were more women in the time of Muhammad from men, because there's a lot of war and men getting killed. Women.
No, I don't believe in that war thing, because that's my point of view on it, and there are still 50% male and 50% female born, because when you judge on the genital parts, but I don't think there is any one man here now at this moment talking, not like how Adam was.
Okay.
They're just pseudo males.
Okay. Yeah. Did you take your medication before you call me?
What do you mean?
Because I don't understand what you are saying. What I'm
It's
asking
not
you,
my
I'm asking
first
you, I'm
language,
asking you.
English.
You said this is in the end of the time. Is it in the end of the time, or this is now?
You can correct me if my English is not
No, it's not about English, because what you are saying, you are missing things up. So I'm asking you what the hadith says. Can you tell me what the hadith says
wait.
exactly, and where we can
I'm
find this
sorry,
hadith?
but your chat is really gross. I'm not
My friend,
talking anymore.
okay, you cannot stop people from laughing if they want to
Um,
laugh. Don't look at them.
it's
I
hard.
told you, don't look
What?
at the chat. So I'm
I'm
asking you,
sorry. I'm
okay,
again
can you
looking
give me
at.
the hadith? Can you give me the hadith so I
No,
can
I
put it on the
don't know
screen?
the number. I can't give you the hadith. But if
How
you
you remember
give me
it?
the hadith,
How you remember what the hadith is saying, but you don't remember the hadith?
oh, no, I don't memorize it.
Okay, no problem. You
tell you that I
you study
memorized the
chemistry.
Quran.
This lady, you study chemistry, and now you know how to use the computer. Can you find me what you just said?
No.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What can you find me this hadith you mentioned in the computer? What do you think? Take your time. Because when you find it for me, then you will be sorry. Are you looking? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Did you
I
find the
think
hadith or you don't find it?
internet was
Huh?
It's
Okay. I will help you. The hadith in front of us on the screen. Can you look? But don't look at the chat.
where on Skype? You mean?
Don't look at this. Don't look. I will give you.
My-
I will give you the
My
link.
internet's really slow. I don't know.
It's okay. I will give you the link. I will give you the link in Skype, and you open it from your side.
Did you send it?
I send it to the link. Just open the link.
Yes, this one. But there are many like this.
So look what your prophet he said. According to him, each man he will have 50 women. Is that correct?
Yes, that I heard that one too. Wait,
Okay. So every man he have to look after 50 women. Is that correct?
Where do you say it? So much that 50 women will.
Yeah, every man, one man, every man he will have 50 women to take care of, which means he is in charge of 50 women.
Looked after by maybe.
Well, is it the case? Is that the case in Belgium? That men now?
No. You.
Do you think in the end of the time in Belgium, each man he will take care of 50 women? Why? Is it allowed for people in Belgium to have 50 wives?
The ratio between man and female, I think it's 1 to 50.
No. Hold on.
That's what it says.
What?
Interpret this hadith. That's the problem.
What? Say again.
You think one man marrying to 50 women? That's not the case. It
So-
says one man to 50 women.
No, it says will look al-qayyim
No, they
al-wahid.
are different. There are some
Al-qayyim, you don't,
it's one man.
lady, do you know
50 women.
how to read English? It says in front of you.
No, that's English. That's the problem with English translations, because there's a lot of meaning lost in translation. And
I speak Arabic. I speak Arabic. Arabic is my first language. So you can play. Okay, hold on. Yeah, just go. Don't call me again. You know. Sorry, guys. Lord have mercy. I can't take it. Thank God I'm single. Oh boy. She don't know Arabic, and she is the one who said what she said, and now we got her the hadith, and this is her Muslim translation, and now the Muslims are lying in their translation, and now she is the one who can explain what it says in Arabic, but she don't know Arabic. I wish I can continue with her, but I cannot. I mean, this is too much. That's too much. Not. Don't call me. Oh, this is the guy who. Hello?
Allah.
Yeah, did you find why Allah He gave Muhammad 7 Quran?
So now,
Huh?
when we find a hadith which is contradicting the Quran, of course
I'm not. What you said?
we don't take that hadith it contradicts the Quran.
I don't care if contradict or not. The question was, I let you go and search to find for me the 7 Quran. Why He get the 7 Quran? I did not ask you if contradict the Quran or not.
And so Allah talks in the Quran that He sent the Quran, which means we have one Quran. So
you are saying to me the hadith is a lie.
The hadith we don't take it because it's contradicting.
So why the Muslim they have Quran of Warsh? The Quran you are reading now from open page number A, it says mostly it is Quran of Hafs. Is it printed by Saudi Arabia?
Oh, there's some are printed in Egypt.
Okay, this is the same. It is Quran Hafs. So it says there, this is not the Quran of Muhammad. It says according to Hafs, according to recitation of Hafs. In Morocco and other countries, there's many. Like in Morocco, they have Warsh. So what you are saying to me, you have one Quran. Listen. So now, the Hadith says Muhammad he received 7 Quran. The Quran itself says Allah He will send Quran better than the Quran. Do you agree with that?
And Allah said He sent a Quran.
Okay, you see, I made many books, and I promised the people who listen to me and like to read my books, I said to them, I promise you I will write a book better than my book next time, better than this book. Does that make sense to you?
A better book. That means either there is a modification.
Yeah, modification. So what modification? What I said, I will tell you exactly my sentence. I will make book better than my book or similar.
Which means the first one,
yeah,
you made some errors, maybe you're going to
fix it,
erase them or modify them.
Okay, thank you. So guys, did you hear it? Maybe in the first book you made the errors, and now you are going to fix it. But this is in the Quran. In the Quran says Allah will write Quran better than the Quran or similar to it, and you are the one who came with the word error. You made error in the previous book, and now you are going to make a book which don't have error. This is in chapter 2 verse 106.
Chapter 2 verse 1. Chapter 2, let me see. Chapter 2 verse 1. Surah.
The chapter of the Hindu, verse number 106. Chapter of the cow.
Don't know why my internet is not loading. Let me use your YouTube. You can post it for me.
just search in the internet, chapter 2, verse 106, or look in the YouTube. Just be careful to mute YouTube so we don't have double sound.
Hold on. If we have abrogated a verse. Yeah, I have it.
So Allah, why? How Allah will write Quran better than the Quran? And you are the one. Remember, you are the one who said in the previous book you have error, and now you will make a book to fix that error.
Yeah, basing on the statement which you gave me, that's what it.
Yeah, but this is the situation here. Allah says exactly the same word I said to you. I did not add words. I said better or similar. This is exactly what I said. I will write a book which is better or similar. This is the same exact situation. Nothing changed. I was quoting the Quran for you.
But now here, Allah does not make a mistake.
Now we are being hypocrite. So a second ago, if I want to make a better book, obviously I made a mistake. And now, okay, so why? How Allah? You said to me a second ago, the hadith contradict. No, son, you said to me the hadith contradict the Quran. Why? Because in the Quran doesn't say so. Allah will give many Quran. No, here we go. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran which He gave you already. It's in front of you. Chapter 2, verse 106. Or He will make a newer Quran too, which is similar. So there's better Quran, similar Quran, and the older Quran.
Now, what we can see here is that the verse itself, it can explain for itself. When you go back from the first, the very beginning of it,
And
it is Allah is talking about forgetting.
so Allah will make you forget the Quran.
No, just if the Prophet forgets.
So now the Prophet, he forget the Quran, and now Allah will give him better Quran. That the one who forget, He will not give him the same one. He will give him something newer, correct?
Yeah, of course. Allah is free to do whatever He likes.
Okay, take care. We got your cheese. So guys, did you hear it? Muhammad forgetting the Quran. This idiot, he claimed to be a prophet. The Quran says, سَنُقْرُؤُكَ فَلَا تَنْسَى. We are going to give you the Quran, recite it, and you will not forget it. You will not forget the Quran. It was a promise. A promise by who? By Allah. I know what happened to this site. It's not opening. The Abdul trying to duct tape, you know. Okay, so the Prophet, he forgot. It says there, you know, he forgot the Quran. Okay, no problem. But how a prophet of God, he forgot the Quran, and what about the Muslim remind him? In fact, the verse in front of us says, Allah, he caused the Quran to be forgotten too. I know the website is not working, guys. It's giving me just white. I don't know what happened. Is my connection working? Yeah, for some reason. It keeps saying to me, searching. Let us try again. Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. This is a chapter 87. And Allah, he promised Muhammad that you will never forget the Quran. And same time, Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. And why Allah will make him forget the Quran? What is that? This is the kids talking. So the idiot Muhammad, he forget the Quran, And now people, they are looking at him. Look at this Eid. He claimed to be a prophet of God. He cannot repeat what he just said yesterday. So Muhammad saying to them, okay, don't worry. Allah caused me to forget the Quran. And different hadith, by the way, says Allah, he caused you to, shaitan caused you to forget the Quran. Shaitan. It turned to be Allah is shaitan. So Allah, he make Muhammad forget why he want to make you forget the Quran? I thought the Quran is preserved in the heart of the believers. I thought the Muslim, they recite the Quran by heart. It turned to be no. It's a scam. So the false prophet of Allah, he cannot repeat what he said yesterday, and he add words, he miss words, he make it totally different. It was Mercedes yesterday, today it is Toyota. How Muhammad, he tried to duct tape. Oh, you know what? Allah, he caused me to forget, and he will give me something better. But in different place, he forgot. He said in chapter 87, verse number 6, we shall make you recite the Quran, and you shall not forget it, Muhammad. And this is Quran, and both are Quran. And remember, the Quran says, if this is a book made by Allah, you will not find in it contradiction. Ryan, anyone will try to put down any brother in Christ here, I will send him free shipping and hand it to Allah. Sam Shamoun, he have a 300 and I have 1,000 something. So what does that mean? Block him, admin. What is this guy, Ryan? Who care for numbers? What if you have 10? Stupid people. Please, admin, look for his name and block him. Jesus have 12. Just 12. Fake people. Anyway. Weird people, really weird, like, oh, he have a 300. So what? And you are one of them. This is how you know he have a 300. I mean, do you see the stupidity? And those evil ones, they try to divide the Christians. Oh, he have, and maybe this guy is better. No, my friend. I am not better than him, and he is not better than me. I am his brother in Christ, and all of us, we are the fruits, the delicious fruit in the table of the Lord. He serve in his own way. I serve in my own way. Sometimes he make a more tasty food than mine. Maybe I make more, but I assure you that you are no match to the person you speak in his name. Never let the devil divide you, people. Be careful. Anyway, I hope we have a good time today, and feel free to download my videos. As you see, this cult is a stupid cult. Imagine Jesus forgetting what he said yesterday. Imagine Jesus saying, forgive me, Lord, for saying this. My father, he gave me 7 Bibles. Imagine Jesus saying, oh, my people cannot handle it. Why? They are slow? What do you mean they cannot handle one Quran? Okay, 2 Quran. No, still cannot handle it. Okay, 3. Cannot handle it. What the heck? So how somebody cannot handle 1 and now he can handle 7? Doesn't even make sense. But anyway, what makes sense in this cult? Nothing. All right. So anyway, my friend, I hope we have a good time together today. and we learn something new. And thank you for those who call. And I apologize from this lady for hanging up on her. I don't mean, to, but I could not really handle you. Sorry, you are too much. In order to speak to you, you have to use there's a limit of using your brain. You exceed the limit. I'm not in your standard. You're too smart, for me at least. One man, he will have 50. That is very funny and very stupid. First of all, it's impossible for a man to take care of 50, because in the end of the time, he himself cannot take care of himself. So how will you take care of 50? And why we will have 50 to 1? If it's war, that means everybody is dead. Women and men, when they use nukes, everybody will die. Do the nuke choose men over women? Or maybe the women, they have different skin and nukes cannot affect them. That's proven, by the way, scientifically. Right? So, no comment. But as I always say, stupidity is amazing. But in the different way from the word amazing, you know what I mean. I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until I see you again, this is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. And see you soon again. Take care.